The veil is thin. Everything that we have witnessed over the last few days is just a big jigsaw puzzle, and it's all about to click together to show the real villains at play. Good evening, this is your Psychic LG reporting from the United Kingdom. I want you all to sit back and relax and let's look into the looking glass to see what's in store for 2023 and 2024. Okay, I'm just waiting for it to haze over, and I hope you're all keeping well in these trying times. And let's see what the crystal ball has to say. Right, I'm going straight into the United Kingdom, and as you know, we've had the recent scandals with Nicola Sturgeon, and I believe that there's more to come. And I'm actually seeing a dark-haired man, and there could be scandals coming out there, or maybe more information being leaked. And basically, I'm going to say, it's not just happening with the SNP. I'm very much getting it's a lot to do with the Tory party as well. But what I do feel very, very strongly is that Nicola Sturgeon will resign, she will step down. So I don't feel it's going to come to much, but I feel there's more stuff to come out, and I see her stepping down. So anybody who doesn't know who Nicola Sturgeon is, she's been the leader of the SNP in Scotland. Okay, so what else am I getting? Also recently we've had the recent ITV scandal, and we've had recently the CEO of ITV, Caroline McCall, and she's been facing investigations and questions. And I want to say that the cobwebs, they're all about to come out. They're all about to disperse. And what I'm saying is that ITV could be in trouble here. There could be soon involved, that type of thing. And I want to say that there's more stuff to come out. I see two men coming forward, or a male and a female coming forward and making statements. So there's definitely more scandals to come out there. But I want to say that the curtains are shutting for Schofield. So watch for that. And I actually do predict that there could be a lot of change ahead for this morning in the UK, and it could even change slightly with the title. So watch for that. Now, as I'm filming this, it's Friday evening over here in the UK, and we are going to have tomorrow and the Saturday, but by the time this goes out, you'll be, it's already happened. We're having the Trooping of the Colours in London. And a little while ago, I had said that when there's going to be marching, military marching horses through London, round about that time there's going to be some massive news what's going to come out to do with intelligence. Now, of course, that could be to do with the recent thing to do with the UFO stuff, what's been happening in the USA. But I do get a strange feeling tonight, guys, that maybe there's some more stuff to come out, and possibly after the ceremony. But I'm also getting Harry. I know he's been in the news recently, and what I'm feeling is that I'm seeing it rocking with him and Meghan. So there possibly could be news if problems there to come out, or a split. And I'm actually getting 4, 6 and 8 there. So that could be to do with the round dates, so watch for that. Now, as you know, everything's all very sort of scratchy at the minute when it comes to everything to do with the economy. But I'm looking in this crystal ball tonight, and I'm getting crypto. And as you know, recently we've had the SEC has just recently sued Coinbase and many others. But I just feel this is all part of the darkness, guys. Okay? And I mean, you may as well be paying the mob for protection. You know, that's the way I see it. But there's going to be a lot more stuff coming out about this. So people ask me all the time, you know, Louise, what about crypto? Which crypto do you see? What's going to boom? And a little while ago, I did say that there was going to be some big news coming out about XRP. And as you know, that's recently happening at the moment now. There's a battle going on there at the moment with the SEC. But I do feel it's a case of just leaving your money in. That's what I'm feeling at the minute. I've always said that there's going to be a drop and then something's going to happen. And at the time, there's going to be a massive switch over what's happening behind the scenes. Okay. And it's all to do with the banking system and everything like that. It's going to be like a switch over. I'm saying this. But I don't feel like all banks are going to go down. I just feel we are going digital. But it's like the handing over of the old going into the new. Because the old system is breaking. Okay. So I'm feeling as I'm looking into this crystal ball, XRP, I would say just leave it in for the time being. Okay. And I want to say let sleeping dogs lie. But there is going to be a boom with... I'm actually getting October here. I'm getting August, September, October seems very interesting. And it's to do with crypto. So watch for that, where it could shoot right up again. But basically, the system is breaking. And as I look at this, I'm getting Congress. Congress is connected here. And they are trying to keep the big banks happy. Okay? But watch for big names to be exposed. Because the swamp is draining. So basically, watch for that. Okay. What else am I saying? You know what, right? I'm getting Taiwan and China here, and it's coming out really strong. And I've been seeing this for a while, where I can see warships in the ocean, in the China Ocean. And it's like they're all going out, and I see military, and I'm seeing USA, Marines. I'm seeing this again, and it's coming in very, very strong. But I want to say this, okay? Have you ever thought that maybe Taiwan government may want to be part of China? And I'm just saying, anything's possible. So what I want to say to you is, do you really know how much of this is a movie? Because I'm saying this really, really strong. But I do feel it's as if China, we are going to literally witness this. China is going to make a move on Taiwan. And there could be a rival here, which could come up in a timeline between China and the USA. But you just need to hold on to your hats, guys, because I just feel there's a big twist with this. And I do feel where there's events to take place, I do feel it's as if that a lot of this is distraction. Okay, and it will be short-lived. Now, in my last will predictions, I had said there was going to be problems with borders. And I'm still saying this. I'm seeing a lot of migrants, and I'm seeing them sort of coming over borders, not just in the USA. I'm seeing it around the UK, Europe. And it's to do with another event which could take place. And I'm keep getting east to east. So that's going from Russia to Ukraine. And then I'm going over to the Middle East. And I feel it's all connected, and it's all to do with trade. But it also could be to do with a big event which could take place. Now, I'm not an expert on borders or anything like that. I'm just a psychic. But the last thing that what the US needs is military on the borders. And I'm actually saying this tonight. So this could get quite messy. So why am I saying military on the borders? So if you think about it, if you put the American military on the borders with Mexico, it's possible, and they're giving us like a warning sign here, American citizens will suffer from American military. So yes, there's going to be a problem there with borders. And what I'm getting here is what's coming bouncing out of this crystal ball is domestic protection force. And if this could happen, all right, it's not a definite, but it's coming out in this timeline. And it's something to do with where things could get out a little bit out of hand. So I want you to remember, military is designed to protect from foreign threat, not their own. And I want to say this because everything I feel is being politicized at the minute, okay? It's all about politics. So watch for problems to arise. And I'm being given these dates: the 9th, the 15th, the 16th, the 17th, the 12th, and the 6th. Okay, and I'm also getting the 10th. Now, obviously, the 10th and the 9th could be like September, October, but it's possibly dates. So, yeah, where the wall was working, okay, but it was extreme, but it was working for the US, okay? But what I do feel is there is going to be a massive problem here, and it could come in to do with the global masses. So whatever you think of immigrants, right, they are human beings, and this, what I'm saying here is a humanitarian disaster or a problem. Now, normally I look on no more than a year to 2 years, so possibly watch for this to make sense here, but I'm seeing it really, really clear. Round about the time there's going to be some huge news with China. But what I am saying is something is about to take place, and I'm getting this really, really strong. Okay, what else am I saying? It's as if everything's going to come out and present itself back to front. But there could be a revolt to do with on American soil, so you need to watch for this. Now, as you know, we've had the latest UFO and alien incident in Las Vegas, and I've touched upon this in my lives and stuff like that in last week. And recently we've had the latest military whistleblower that came forward with information that wants to testify to Congress that the United States military is in possession of non-human aircraft and alien beings. And there is a secret armed race to manufacture these crafts. All right, I do believe that. But what is going to happen? And as I'm saying this, I want to say that it's been dripped in, right? It come out of the situation, look at it from bird's eye view, okay? And it's like they're dripping it in. So the good want this to happen and the bad want this to happen. Why would the bad want it to happen? Think about this, guys. Maybe it's because they're losing and they know that we are heading towards disclosure. It could well be that. But I see it dripping in. And as you know, that a remote view, and I've done this for the military, for saving soldiers in Baghdad. I've worked with UK Army, and I worked for the police as well. So I know what I'm saying here, all right? There's going to be, I'm saying, a situation where they want this to come out. And they are already doing this. I'm feeling they're already manufacturing all of these crafts. I've said this for a long time. I feel a lot of these alien-looking vehicles in the skies, I feel a lot of them are being flown by man. Okay, they're not all being flown by extraterrestrials. Remember, the world is not what it seems, and a lot of this high-tech equipment and technology is being held back from it, all right? And it's all going to start to be seeped in. We're going to go into a very futuristic world. Okay, so I'm getting secret military, and it's Star Wars, guys, basically. So the reason why I know that there's something strange with all of this is because normally if you're being deployed, you know, by the military, you sign secret acts, and obviously if you come out with this, you get arrested, you know, or they don't let you get away with it because you've got to sign a non-disclosure act agreements. So to me, they're allowing this, they're allowing this to happen. So what I'm given here is a big green tick in this crystal ball tonight. And I believe that they want this to start creeping in. This is what I'm getting. So it's as if we are in sort of, is it soft disclosure? But I think what's going to come from it is that they're not going to admit anything, and it's just going to rile the people up of Earth, and then the people who are awakened are going to start to see more. So it's the people. This is part of our spiritual ascension, of us taking back our control. But what I do get is, nevertheless, is that Vegas will get mass sightings this year. There seems to be a lot of activity over that way. Okay, it could be military bases, underground stuff going on. But I'm also seeing around the world as well, like the UK, Canada, Australia, Africa, all over the world, we are going to see, the Middle East, we're going to see a lot of these flying vehicles. Okay. So in order for us to fit in with these beings, right, these future beings, we need to be introduced to the future and their future technology. So they're doing that first. So really, guys, we are, and I've been saying this for a while, we are the Flintstones, guys, and we're in bedrock. And we've been trapped in bedrock for a very long time. And we are in a Gaia upgrade. This is soft disclosure, but it's about to heat up over the next coming weeks, okay? Next couple of months, definitely. So I would say this is definitely the year, and it's going to be huge. But I just feel sorry for these good ETs which are out there and they want this out, because then they've got to be up against the MSN, and also the DS. But no doubt they can handle them. Yeah, we can. Look what we've gone through. But they're here, guys. They're definitely here. Oh yes, the veil is thin. Right, what else am I saying? I'm seeing a lot of sort of strikes going on to do with teachers. Remember, all part of the different parts of the system. And nurses and doctors, there could be strikes there. It could be the US, the UK. There's a lot of change to take place. And I've been saying this for a long time to do with the NHS in the UK. A lot of change, and it could go part privatised. But I just want to say, hold on to your hats, because there's an event to come off, and it's definitely connected to do with the Middle East or to do with China. Okay. But remember, it's as if it's all part of distraction for a bigger picture. Now, a little while ago, I was getting the numbers 10 and 23, thinking, oh, it's 2023, it's 10, it could be the 10th month, or it could be, something like that, like October 2023. And as you know, recently, the latest what's come out with the FBI, FD 1023 form, that's just recently come out. And I predicted these numbers, this would come out. And I said that I could see forms, and I'm saying it again, and companies and scandals. Okay. And I'm also seeing recorded phone messages and conversations. I'm getting bribery in 3-letter agencies. It's all about to come out, and it's about to explode on. They're showing us Twitter here, so maybe I don't know if that's linked, where there's going to be some information to come out, or it's going to be around about that time there's big news to do with Elon Musk or Twitter. But there's more to come. So sometimes you have to let the enemy dig the bigger hole. We are about to witness a rewind. And I'm actually seeing here in this crystal ball tonight sort of mass arrests and big names. So I don't know if this is all connected. All right, it could be to do with a lot of different separate situations. Right, remember this, rewind. We are going to turn back time 2 years ago, right? And I said even 3 years ago, and I see sort of arrests taking place. Okay, it's all about timing. And obviously recently what's just happened with Mr. T, Trump, right? I said that there would be, there could be a potential of arrests, or there could be indictments. And people were getting angry with this. No, Louise, this is not going to happen. How can you say that? And it's not easy being a psychic. Yeah? It's not easy when you're seeing what you see. But obviously, this has all been happening. But you need to watch, guys, for this all to fall into place. And I'm going to say something tonight. Facts are facts. And you can't hide the facts about what is about to come out. I'm seeing something about Russian intelligence to be brought in with this, okay? But I've been saying this also for quite a while now, is I see an old case, and I'm saying it again, old cases, might not just be one, it could be a few, to be reopened. And I predicted this years ago. Said this about a year ago, there will be evidence of selling out the American people. So watch for that. It's coming out really strong. Okay, what else am I saying? Right, I'm getting some initials here, guys. Now, I don't know if they're to do with people or places. Don't really get your pens. This is all possibly to do with the USA or to do with scandals to come out, information. So I'm getting the letters T-R. Okay, I'm getting the letter M-G. That's not a car, but M-G. Could be a car, but M-G. I used to like them cars. J-S, J-B, W and H, P-A, I don't know what this is, M-A-G-T and S-D. All right. William Barr, I'm getting in Giuliani on news making huge statements. You know what it is, guys, right? I do feel this year and next will have us on the edge of our seats. And it could take us to the edge of a global sort of WW111 event, right? But it will be, I want to say that it will be so close. It will be so close. Doesn't mean it's going to happen, but I am getting it. It's like we're on the edge of it. Okay, what else am I saying? A little while ago, I could see ships and jets, and I'm saying that again. And I'm seeing them, they're going out and they're taking a U-turn. A bit like the Cuba situation, you know. It's as if then I'm feeling a bit like Pearl Harbor. So they're going out and they're coming back again. So September, October is coming out really, really strong. I want to say everything's a distraction, but it's real events, what I'm saying. There's going to be talks about global economy, it's coming in, but also something to do with, they're talking on news about something scientific, and it's to do with the globe. I don't know if it's to do with the atmosphere or something, or seas, but there's going to be some new stuff coming out about that. Okay, new findings, so watch for that. The massive changes we're having on this planet. Okay, so I definitely see military on the streets globally, and I'm seeing signs, emergency, and I'm also getting planes will be static. And as us Brits say, keep calm and carry on. This is a distraction. Sometimes the darkness has to come to bring the light. Everything that we are witnessing is a money and a gold, W-A-R. Okay. So we are going to be greatly tricked. This is the trickery year. Sometimes you have to read between the lines, guys. Okay. I'm seeing a red rose is a statement, but a yellow rose will be a victory. Helicopters on news trying to rescue people out of water. I wonder what that is. Everything is being intercepted. Yes, guys. The darkness, yes, is rogue. So I want to say that we need to grab back our staffs. We need to take back our power this summer solstice. And we must keep grounded. I've talked about this. You know, keeping grounded doesn't stop your psychic eye. It keeps us strong. All us together, all us Flintstones. Using our spiritual intuition. Like we did as cavemen. What we are equipped. We are magical, spiritual human beings who are capable of being very sort of tribal, but also very spiritual. And remember, frequency doesn't change, it doesn't stick. We are altering all the time, but we have to keep rooted and grounded for survival, for being self-aware, like a tiger. Space Force, I'm getting, there's going to be some big feedback on this. There's going to be big announcements to come. So there's going to be a lot of stuff. As I'm saying, Musk, and he's all over world screens. Could be problems with cyber attack. And I do predict that the internet's going to change with a new technology. Big twists will take place in politics. And get ready for subpoenas with the Russian twists and cyber attacks. I am saying ABS alerts, but you mustn't worry here. Okay, it's short-lived. So what else am I saying? There's going to be conflict. I see conflict coming through really, really strong. I see a war, a short one, a brutal one, an event what will take the clock back to the past, that will open all cases and change history. Stay strong, guys. Stay safe. And may the force all be with you all. Remember, we are going to witness great change on this planet. Science is about to meet with religion.